Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dee, and today we're still going to be talking about, gastroparesis, but also we're going to be talking about other diseases as well, chronic diseases that we're dealing with, and my special guest, Nico.
Bruna.
Nico. So we're going to be talking about what we have and how it affects us and how we go on with our day-to-day lives and how we try to deal with it.
Right.
And also I have another little guest.
No. Go away.
She said go
I have one, which is a dog, and she's somewhere around here. So if you guys hear barking, that's her. She's kind of loca.
a little devil.
Like, she's around there somewhere. But yeah, guys, we're here today to share. Like, I don't think a lot of people actually, talk about these things, because you will go like on your search engines and stuff like that. A lot of people are
She goes.
I have a call, guys. I had a call. I'm so sorry.
She had you see her face?
Hold on, then.
Oh, ay Dios mío. Like,
I'm sorry, guys. What the hell? I'm already interrupted. I'm not even done. But yeah, a lot of things
here, and this is very important.
Right. But a lot of people don't really post about these things. But I feel like it helps a lot. Like me, when I first was diagnosed, I was looking, searching for answers and searching for people that I can actually relate, and I couldn't find anyone. So it's actually good to make these videos, not only to share your experience, but you can look back at these videos when you are finally, out of your, because we all have a dark season, and then we have, a good season. So when you're going through something later on in the future, you think you have it bad, look at these videos, sweetie, and you will remember what you went through. So this is why I make my videos, and Dan, I'm pretty sure that's exactly why she makes hers,
Mine, because,
Right, and you motivate people and you help other people, especially young people, because with Diana disease, usually younger people have this, you understand? So Diana is, I think her doctor said it's pretty rare that at her age, she has this condition. So she can help, and anybody who's at first, and I understand we go through so much when we're first diagnosed. A lot of things go through our mind: depression, sadness. We want answers now. Now, I don't know about you, but I was like, I want answers now. And I even joined in a lot of Facebook groups, and which sometimes people can be very nasty in those groups. So these videos are here to motivate. Now, it's nothing, to sit here and just act for like, for people to feel bad for us. No, it's something I want to make it fun. I was telling that, and I don't want nothing to be like all sad and stuff. No, something fun. We already have enough problems of our own to be dealing with other people's, hearing other people being sad and crying.
People hearing our story, and maybe they can relate and see how
right
we do with it as well. Like for me,
right.
I not only have gastroparesis, I've had, the thyroid cancer.
Right. So you've been through a lot of others.
Yeah.
So for you,
and
for you, it's different because you actually, you're actually stronger because you already went through something prior to this. So I believe that you're actually, you're prepared, you're stronger, you're ready for the next. You're ready for the next. I'm not,
This is like, it's catching me off guard, and I do my research. Everyone should do their research. Google is your best friend.
Not all the time. I don't hardly believe Google is your best friend all the time, because she's pissed.
Google is my best Google is my best friend. But
Google was my best friend.
You start to,
right.
some information.
You want answers.
Because the doctors can tell you one thing, but then you have to do your own research on
your own research.
And you have all this medication that they're giving you. They're doing so many tests on you. I've gone through so many tests. It's a back and forth thing. When they come and tell you have gastroparesis, they'll be like, okay, I don't know what this is, gastroparesis, emptying of the stomach, like it's a delay. So I'm like, okay, I didn't know, and I started eating what I wanted to eat. And then I'm like, let me do some research, what I can or what I can't have, what is more friendlier to my stomach. No fried food, no red meat, and we're Hispanic, and we love this, but it's all about rearranging. And for me, it's bland food. It's been a couple months, bland food, and I'm used to it. And I'm like, okay.
We get used to it.
The doctors say, like you were saying earlier, it's a rare case for me because it's normally diabetics who get it, and I'm noticing the younger group who get it as well, and then the teens, they have like feeding tubes. For me, I've lost 90 something pounds already because I'm not eating like I used to, all that fatty food that
Right,
makes
right.
me gain weight and everything. I have to be on medications because I don't produce calcium. So you're right.
Yeah, I'm looking outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's raining outside. You know,
Oh,
Florida.
it's not raining here. It's not raining here. Here's hot, and we live in Florida.
Bipolar Florida weather.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with. And every day it's a challenge. Like every day I wake up and I'm like, okay, today's gonna be what I tell myself. Today's gonna be a great day. You know, I try to give positive motivation. That's what everyone needs to do. Today's gonna be better than yesterday. And basically, you just try to carry on. And then with gastroparesis, you're always vomiting.
Right.
It's hard, you know. Like everyone.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
When you were first diagnosed, because I know a lot of people, that's like the first thing they want to know. When you were first diagnosed, what was going through your mind? Because I know that you were in a relationship. Well, you're still in a relationship.
I am in a
You're in a relationship. Okay.
Let's get that out. Let's get that clear, you know, for the viewers out there.
Okay. So, you are in a relationship. I want to ask you, like, how hard was it? Because I 100% believe that a chronic illness can affect your relationship because it starts affecting the way you feel. You feel tired, sometimes moody, angry. How did that affect your relationship? Because I know at some point when I was in a relationship, that kind of affected my relationship. So I want to know, how did that affect your relationship?
Say hi, Grandpa.
Hi. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está?
You in school?
¿Eh?
You in school?
No, it's if you're in school.
Oh no. Ay. ¿Qué es eso?
No, it's mi amiga. My grandpa thought you were my aunt.
No.
That's not mine.
That's my friend.
Yeah.
I jumped because it was a thunder, so it, you know.
Okay, so how did it affect you?
Okay, so your question was, how did it affect my relationship?
And not only did wow, what the hell is wrong with my words? But not only how it affected your relationship, but what did you think? Because I know a lot of things go through our minds. Like for me, when this happened, I was like, oh my God, would he stay with me? Which he didn't. That's another story. But I will always be like, would he stay with me?
That's irrelevant.
That's another story. But how, would he stay with me? Would he be able to handle this? Because not a lot of people can handle your situation when you're going through a situation, you know? So that was the first thing that was going through my mind. And it's crazy, you guys. It was not my problem that I was going through right there and then, but it was like me thinking about my relationship. Yeah. Because my relationship at the time was everything for me. That person was everything for me. So I was just thinking about that. And I think I kind of jinxed myself, but whatever. That happens, you know.
Things happen for a reason, and you know.
Right.
Those who can't be with you at your worst.
Right.
It's it's sad. But for me, I thought about it too. Like, oh my God, I'm going through all of this. And it was also with the cancer because I had thyroid cancer. So I'm like, I'm dealing with this and everything. But when I was diagnosed with it, my relationship, he was fine. He was like, okay. What he said was, we'll get through this together.
And you were so fresh into that relationship still when you first, yeah?
For a year already. Because it was.
Well, that's fresh. Yeah, that's so fresh.
He said, you know what? We'll get through this together. And I'm like, okay. And it showed me he was there. His family was there. I got that support. It was basically I needed positive support, like a support group. And he stayed. And, every day he'll ask me, are you okay?
Good. Very good.
Like, how
that's
are you?
That's exactly how it's supposed to be. When somebody actually loves you. Yeah.
If they don't see you at your worst, what's the whole point of it all? You're supposed to be good and bad. If you're in a relationship or you're married, it's good and bad. You know, like just like him, I would see him at his worst. You know, what's wrong with you?
No, it's Lego.
Oh,
I'm sorry, you guys. I had a call, like
who
always.
is calling?
Next question. My mother, girl. Next question is,
Know how to join in the video.
I would have told you if I was talking to somebody, okay? Next question. How do you feel in a day-to-day? How can you compare how you feel now, meaning physically, to when you were healthy, meaning overall health? You know, have your energy change, can I say here? S-E, can I say it? Or no?
I have a
But you know what I mean, right?
18, but it well, you mouth it, so it's fine. The viewers will be like, okay. It's changed everything from how I was before, but how I was before, I was not healthy at all. I was, overweight. I was eating whatever. I was eating junk food, and I wasn't caring about my health. Now with all this, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel a little healthy. There are days where I feel good. I have my good and I have my bad, like, we said before. But I mean, I feel better that I've lost that weight. It's
Right.
that I had to go through this illness to get to that point. But overall, I mean, I feel fine.
I think what you're trying to say is that you feel healthy because you lost your weight. Obviously, when you lose weight, you feel 100% healthier
It affects my
than how you were before. But how does it affect like your energy? Meaning you're tired? Because I know if you're lacking vitamin C, pretty sure that you're gonna feel like sick all the time or something. Like, what I mean.
I mean, there are days where I feel so weak. I get very emotional. I start crying. I feel very weak. What is your brother doing? I'm sorry, because I have family members over.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. He's recording the
Hold
record.
on.
Like
Give me a sec. Keep talking. Give me a second.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Keep talking.
for the viewers, it just affected. I get tired and I just get worn out. I get emotional, my mood swings, but I try my best every single day just to get through it. I try to be positive. Yet there are times where I throw up 6 times a day, and that's a lot. Your levels go
Right.
it's different because I
Hold
don't
on.
have parathyroid, so I don't have calcium.
Right.
And
Mhm.
my magnesium can go low. Everything can go low. I just drink alkaline water, you know.
Like for example, hold on. I cannot find Emma, my dog.
Okay, well, viewers, while she
Oh,
finds her.
Never mind. I found her under the bed. Okay, listen.
Okay, she was under.
Next question. Can you see me, for example? I have a kidney disease.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm a tired 24/7 because if anyone knows, your kidneys cannot hold in iron.
Yep.
You're anemic 24/7 most of the time,
Mhm.
and you're low in calcium. Every vitamin that you think in your body is low.
And you
So
have-
that affects me in a day-to-day basis. Like sometimes I'm all hyper because I'm so full of iron because I just came from getting infusions. Oh, I just came from getting a Proker shot. Proker shot is for anemics,
Yeah.
and I'm all over the place. I'm so hyper. I'm good. I'm Gucci for the day.
Yeah.
And then when I'm lacking iron, I am the total devil because I'm gonna be honest. I'm moody. I am angry because I have no energy. I'm tired. I want to do things that I set to do the next day.
Mhm.
So it messes with your overall health.
Yes, it does.
Anyone that suffers from a chronic disease can relate. You are always tired. You are sometimes depressed. And people ask, well, why? You was just happy. It's something that, just you thinking what you have and that you still got to sleep at night and you still have to deal with it tomorrow
I
in the
think
morning.
when they tell you your diagnosis,
Right.
it messes up with your brain and
It does.
you
It
just
does.
shut
It
down
100% does.
because you're like,
Right.
what do I do now? Like, how am I gonna
Mhm.
live? What's gonna happen?
You think about everything. You think about how am I going to carry a whole life with this? How you have to drag it because hello, that's you. You have to drag it with you. So it's like not a lot of people want to settle for that, like, or want to deal with that. And I don't blame because it's something that you should actually think about, before you even engage in a relationship with someone. Let them know what's going on, and other people may not want to, and that's fine. There's other people that probably will. My next question is,
Let everyone know straight up, like, hey, when you're coming into a new relationship, let them know what's going on with you. Like, I've told people, I got thyroid cancer. I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. If you accept me, you accept me. If not,
right, out the door.
walk away.
Next question. Right. My next question would be,
I know you wrote them down, so you can't forget. What did you say?
no. Those are videos ideas that I wrote down.
Oh, okay.
But my next question would be for you is, what do you think can happen to you in the future? Meaning, where do you think this is going to take you?
Well,
And what do you hope for? I should say, what are you going to hope? What do you hope for?
well, I know a lot of viewers aren't religious, but I believe in God.
Amen.
And I know that God has a purpose and I will be healed. Yes, they say that
Amen.
there's no cure for whatever I have, but I will be healed. And for the future, like, I see myself being like having a normal life, like going out, well, with the whole pandemic we're all dealing with. But I just see myself being a little bit more healthier. Yeah, I'm still going to be dealing with it, but I have faith that I'm healed and I'll be fine.
Right.
I see myself growing old, being a little old lady.
Amen.
Causing mayhem.
Like for me, for example, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to grow old, with something like this, because when you're older, you're more prone to sickness.
Yeah.
And it's hard when you have this condition, because certain medications cannot be given to you if you have this condition. It's just like me.
Yeah.
I always think about in life, like, and I may get a little teary, but hey, what the hell? I believe in God 100%. And I know a lot of people don't. That's okay. You have your belief and people have their beliefs. What the hell? We can't force people to believe what we believe. But I do believe in God, and I tell everybody that in my channel. Like, I believe in God, and if you don't, well, that's fine. You can go ahead and not be in my channel. Like, now watch my videos. It's fine. Completely fine. There's a lot of other YouTubers that speak the same, probably out there, and you can relate to them more. But I say I don't ever want to sit here and have to gamble.
Yeah.
I should say gamble. Should I say gamble? I don't know. I don't want to live a life. Yes, a kidney is a blessing. If you get donated a kidney, you're 100%. That's a blessing on its own. But I do believe that God made each and one of your organs. And if he made your organs, he knows how to fix you. And if you have faith, and I'm not saying, yeah, I do have faith, and then the next day I'm like me sometimes. I'm like that too, because we're human, we feel. But I'm 100%, I believe that God can heal your body. And I want my body to be healed. If you can heal my body, why am I going to sit here and ask for a transplant when I know that I can come to you with the same mouth and ask you to heal me? That I don't have to go through all this process. That I could be a living testimony to someone. Doctors tell you that IgA nephropathy, which is my diagnostic, is not curable. There's nothing cured. There's just nothing at all. But I believe that you can be cured. Everything is possible. I 100% believe that. So you just have to hold on to the one who made you, your creator, the one who knows your body, the ones that know everything that he made in your body. He can fix you. Just like he made it, he can put it back together and he can fix you. So I think you just got to be strong.
Yeah.
And even if you're not Christian, just believe that there's something, greater, because there is something greater that can heal you. Science, doctors just basically tell you what they learned, but they don't 100% know.
Medicine's off the back, but you have to believe in yourself.
Exactly. There's always something behind science.
Yeah.
Science did not just create its own. There's something behind science, and that is the Lord. Doctors just basically tell you what they're been taught, because it's normal. That's what they've been taught. They cannot go beyond that. So that's what I believe. And I believe that you could be healed 100%. I don't want to go through life having to have a kidney for 5 years and then another one. And going back and back and back and back. I want to be healed for once, and that's it. Just healed. I don't have to go through this all the time.
Yep.
But yeah, that's what I believe. Those are my thoughts.
Yep. So
then again, God is going to do what he wants. So
part one of the video, because I don't know how long this video is to upload. This is part one, and we're gonna come back with a part two.